Social. We are live streaming the show right now on Facebook and on YouTube. Just look for Mercedes in the Morning, and we're there on the air, off the air, during songs, during commercials. We love to hang out with you guys, talk with you guys, see what's going on behind the scenes. So join us for the 7 a.m. social. So I met a true friend yesterday. A true friend. My normal friends were not friends.
What?
This person is actually a friend of someone else's, and they did something that only a true friend would do. So yesterday, I don't wear lipstick unless I'm doing something like, some sort of work event, or I'm actually working on TV. Like now I have no lipstick on. I do have makeup on, but just minimal, because on TV you just have to wear a ton. So those are basically the only times I wear lipstick. So I was wearing lipstick yesterday, and I was just going about my day, doing my thing. And after I did the TV show yesterday, I had to stop by the grocery store and grab something really quick. And I ran into one of my husband's friends. He's like a work friend. He works with him and they're kind of buddies. And he's like, "Hey, what's going on?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh, great to see you." So we're chit-chatting. He goes, "Hey, you got some lipstick on your teeth." And I'm like, "Son of a gun. I've had this on my teeth for hours. I know I have it, and no one said a word to me." And this guy, who's not even technically my friend, he did something so kind and told me about that. And I know what the feeling is. Like, "Oh, I don't want to be the one who pointed out. Maybe someone else pointed out." And no one did. So I'm walking around like an idiot with lipstick on my teeth all day, and no one was a true friend. That is a true friend. That is one exhibit of a true friend, when they tell you you have lipstick on your teeth. There's so many little things that true friends do, and that is one of them.
So did you go through and think of all the people that you interacted
Oh,
with?
yeah.
Like, how bad was it on your teeth? Was it visible from a
Yes.
distance, or did you have to be close?
No, it was completely visible. It's dark.
So everyone could see.
Yeah, and I rewound to the conversations that I had with people, and then I kind of remembered them all kind of looking down at my mouth and then back up, and I thought like maybe my lips looked really nice or something, and they're like, "Wow, look at those lips," and then back up, and so that's what I figured it was. I'm like, "Wow, I'll just have to wear this more." No, they were looking at the lipstick on my teeth. My gosh.
Okay, what are other things that a true friend does? Because you're describing that. I don't wear lipstick, but if there was a bat in the cave, I would expect the true friend to say, "Hey, got something there, right there."
A bat in the cave?
Mhm.
A booger?
A boogie. I'm trying to watch my language. I was told to talk in code yesterday, so I'm putting in code.
Put everything in code.
What, does anyone know what that means? A bat in the cave? You never heard that expression before?
I haven't heard that expression before.
Really? What is a
No.
bat in the cave? Have you heard that before, Steph? A bat in the cave?
Immediately when you said it, I was like, "Oh, a booger."
A booger.
Is that a common phrase that people use?
I thought it was, because that's what I would tell someone. Okay, there's a bat in the cave.
Yeah.
And then instead of saying, "Hey, Mercedes, there's a boogie in your nose."
Yeah.
Mercedes, there's a bat in the cave.
I would
It's a
just be
little
like-
bit less discreet. So you're like, "Oh, okay. Take care of it."
If someone said, "Hey, you have a bat in the cave," I'd be like, "What?"
Really?
I don't know. I would just be like, "Huh?" I'm trying to think, if I'm in that situation, what phrase I use. Like, I look at you, I see something in your nose, I'll go, you know what I do? I go, "Hey," and I'll just kind of touch it. And then they immediately touch it. It's like, "You're good. You're good, man."
One time a friend did that to me. She goes, "Hey, you got like a booger." I'm like, "No, it's just my nose hairs are too long. I gotta trim them."
Sorry about that.
Regardless, if you have a boogie, a bat in the cave, a true friend will give you a heads up of that is going on. Just give you a heads up so you can get rid of it.
What are other things that only a true friend would do? 702-364-9400 tells you things that might be uncomfortable to say, but they take the hit and they do it for you. What else is there? I'm trying to think. Aside from, listening to your problems, not judging you, things like that.
What about a ride from the airport?
Yeah. Yep. If they will offer to take you or pick you up, and it's when they offer.
Yes.
That's when I think it's the true friend. If you have to ask, I think it's still a friend if you do it, but that is just another level when you're like, "Oh, I'm going on a trip. Like, do you need a ride to the airport?" "Why, yes, I do."
Like,
oh, that is just the other. You made me think of moving. If they help you move, that is a true friend.
Yes. Wasn't Steph in a situation where some friends asked her to move and she said no?
No, that was Mercedes. I said
Yeah.
they were
that was
being
you.
rude.
I was just sitting here like, it wasn't no. We had stuff going on.
He had a busy weekend. He had a busy weekend.
Mike says a good friend is one that is always there no matter what the issue. Yes, yes, absolutely. This one says a true friend is someone who doesn't ask you to help them move. That is a true friend. I'm moving. I'm not going to ask my friends to move.
That's a true friend right there. Those tickets for you to go see Sting this hour at 7:40.
Did you guys know? I didn't know what XYZ was. Like when your zipper's down.
Oh,
So-
examine your zipper.
Yeah, I had no
Oh.
idea. So I guess my zipper was down and my friend was trying to sign to me from like the other side of the room. She was like this, X. She was like X, Y, Z. I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, what? I'm like this, what? And then she goes, your zipper. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I wasn't implying you have to talk in code for everything. I was just thinking like saying penis over and over was a little excessive. But yeah, I don't think you need to talk in code for a booger or anything like that.
But that's what I say though. I do say a bat in the cave is a phrase that I use.
Okay. I just don't want you to think that
No,
everything has to be
I've
in
curbed my
code
penis
now.
talk. Only on this as we talk about penis on the 7 a.m. social.
Well,
club.
it's different than when it's on the air, I think. I don't know.
No, and I apologize for that. It's
No, you don't have to apologize. I just whenever I hear it, like I don't know. I feel the same way if someone was like vagina. I feel like, oh my gosh, like
It
Yeah,
just makes
no,
it's
no,
like
no.
a trigger squirm.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a squirm. That's
I
what
got a
it
little
is.
rogue. I needed that talk yesterday, and I appreciate it.
It's okay if you want to say it though. Like you just, be yourself.
Oh my. Don't Google Urban Dictionary bat in the cave.
Oh God.
Apparently, there's other meanings.
Oh. Trying to think of anything dirty off the top of my head.
Urban Dictionary can. Can Urban Dictionary make anything dirty? My God.
Pretty much.
What the heck? I saw the Urban Dictionary meaning. The first one is the true one. Like
Okay.
like right when you look off the bat, it says a reference for a term when you have a booger in your nose that is clearly visible from the outside. Like, okay, what is JC referring to? So I scroll down a little bit. I'm like, oh, I get it now. Today is my first day drinking hot coffee in like 3 weeks.
Oh, how are your teeth?
Great, but I think it was just like a taste thing for me. Remember, I told you guys I put away my Keurig machine because I was not drinking it anymore, and I switched over to cold brew.
Yeah.
And after my wisdom teeth, like everything just started changing taste bud wise. So, I tried Celsius, that energy drink, for a little bit, and I was like, this isn't satisfying my caffeine. So I went back to hot coffee today, and I think I might go back.
I love hot coffee. I don't love cold brew. I'll have it from time to time, but I don't love it like I love hot coffee.
Is
The
it like
first
that
cup in the morning.
sensation?
Yeah, I think it's just it's comforting to me.
When you wake up on Saturdays, is that the first thing you do on the weekends? Is have a cup of coffee?
Yep. I go and sit on my spot on the couch. I have a cup of coffee. I play Candy Crush
Ah,
and just watch a K-drama. It's like
the simple thing.
amazing. It's
It's
amazing.
glorious. All the stress of the week, everything is just put aside at that moment right there.
Yeah.
And I don't have any milk at home. That's why I asked for some of yours. Mercedes is like, I really want hot coffee, but I don't have any milk. I'm like, oh, ask Mercedes. She has some in
Yeah,
the
you
fridge.
can always use it. You don't have to ask.
And you have the big one. She got the one with the handle.
Yeah, so I need
Ooh.
help with it.
When did you switch over from the carton to the gallon?
Honestly, Matt buys them for me, so they
Oh,
must
okay.
have been out of the carton. And I was like, he goes, I bought you a big one to take to work. I was like, oh, that is big.
It's like you're feeding a family.
Yeah.
Does he get his at Costco, or your guys' at Costco? Or
No,
where's-
he shops at the grocery store for that. Yeah. I'm not sure what happened.
I actually have a couple. I may or may not get to that story when we talked about Mercedes.
Okay, if you don't, I'll do it later.
Cool.
I'm so happy that Dan fixed this so I can hear the station now when we do this.
Yeah, what was it before? You could only hear us, so you couldn't tell
Yeah.
what song was ending.
So I would just have to look at the counter, and sometimes I would forget, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden you guys are on, and I'm like, oh my god.
And just, you control the volume and everything. Then
Yeah. And he just did it so fast, like, oh, okay. And we've been asking forever. So I was just like, wait, it was that easy?
uh-huh. Do you have to turn down the social club before you go on?
No, I just hit a different button. I'm in audition right now, so I can
Uh-huh.
hear the station and you guys. And then when we go on, I hit program.
Program. 'Cause I have to turn the volume. That's why sometimes I forget to turn the volume down, and so then as soon as you start talking, you hear that echo.
Yeah.
Quickly try to turn it off.
I try to press mute on you, Mercedes. So that's why if you ever see me mute you, it's because I'm waiting for JC to lower you on his end.
I saw that the other day. I'm like, why is she muting me? What
Yeah.
the heck?
No, not because I want to.
Hey, shut up.
You're
Need to
too
hear from
much.
you. And I get
No.
it within like 2 seconds. As soon as I start talking, I hear it. It's like wah,
Yeah.
wah, wah, wah.
It's time for the Daily Dirt on Mix 94.1.
We broke this down earlier in the week, that whole Vanderpump Rules scandal that's going on that a lot of people are into.
Yeah.
And I saw the meme on Instagram saying, if you don't follow the show, the best way to describe that affair would be as if Chandler cheated on Monica with Rachel.
And Joey knew about it.
And when Joey knew about it,
Yeah.
it added, oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's what I saw that same meme. Yeah. That summed it up right there. I was like, oh my gosh. And I don't even like Friends, but then I kind of understood it better.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know the whole Joey knew about it level. He didn't do anything.
Mhm.
Joey, you're Joey. You got to say something, right? Let that happen.
You would think.
Oh my gosh. Well, so we have an update here on the actual Vanderpump Rules scandal. So Ariana, who would be Monica in this situation, is finally speaking out since calling things off with Tom, who would be Chandler, after discovering he'd been having the affair with Raquel, who would be Rachel. And she leaves this ominous warning for Tom. So the Vanderpump Rules star shared her thoughts Wednesday night, first thanking everyone for the outpouring of love and support that she's received from friends, family, and people I've never even met in the last 2 weeks. She goes on to call this time in her life her darkest hours, adding, to say I've been devastated and broken is an understatement, but she's grateful to have a killer support system as she moves through this whole situation. She ends with a clear warning. What doesn't kill me, better run.
Oh, she has spoken.
Yeah.
Oh man, way to go! Thanks a lot, Rachel.
Oh,
You idiot.
yeah, seriously. And Rachel and friends in this situation too. Drake with 21 Savage will be at T-Mobile Arena September 1st. Tickets go on sale tomorrow. But there's not going to be a bad seat in the house because Drake, you can see some of the pictures of the layout, is bringing this rotating 360-degree stage to his tour. Now, the Cash App customers got first crack at tickets on Wednesday, and tickets in certain sections were running as high as $1,000.
What happened? What happened with concert tickets? I feel like it used to be affordable, and now it's out of control. Like, just so huge these prices. I don't understand how anyone can go and get a decent seat anymore.
You're so spot on to it. If you wanted to go to Drake or Taylor Swift, you'd be able to buy the tickets. And maybe if you wanted to splurge and go a little bit above your budget, you can get some really good seats or something. It was all within reason.
What if we like collectively said, let's stop buying the tickets, just stop.
Mhm.
Then these companies and these artists are going to be like, and actually I don't include the artists in this because I think they're just as shocked as everyone else when this happens. And they're going to have to lower the prices to sell tickets, aren't they? Supply and demand,
Yeah,
right?
no one's buying tickets. Yeah, no one buys tickets. Yeah, we figured they would then lower the price. Yeah, because when for Drake's and by the way, so many venues as regarding Drake had seats starting around $220, general admission between $450 and $500. Drake doesn't have a say in that. It's not like they're coming to Drake and saying, "Hey, we're going to start the general admission at $450." I don't think he has a say in it. It's the venue and the ticketing company, right?
Yeah, so Drake says, I'm going to charge you $1 million to do the concert. And they're like, okay, here's your $1 million. And then he gets all his merch sales and all that. But then they say, okay, what do we want to price these at in order to not just take care of Drake's salary, but to make even more of a profit? And so then they decide. He's already got his all taken care of. It's up to them to decide.
Hopefully, yeah, something's got to change. It's insane. And then Taylor Swift, so that concert is not this weekend, but the following weekend. So Drew Barrymore is going to host the 2023 MTV Movie and TV Awards. This is happening in May 7th, a Sunday. Drew has been nominated a total of 9 times and has taken home 3 golden popcorns. Let's go back to 1993. Tell me who won Best Picture. The nominees in 1993, A Few Good Men, Aladdin, Basic Instinct, The Bodyguard, or Malcolm X.
I'll say The Bodyguard.
That video was all over MTV back in 1993. I was surprised. A Few Good Men won that back in 1993.
Oh wow, that seems very like un-MTV ish, but
Doesn't it?
yeah,
Let's go
kind of
to-
surprised.
2003. Barbershop, The Ring, 8 Mile, The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, or Spider-Man.
I feel like it was 8 Mile.
One would think too with that music video. It's The Lord of the Rings.
Oh my gosh, I'm terrible at this game.
Those are the MTV best pictures from years past. So BTS's record label can't guarantee that they'll be back together in 2025. Did you see that news? And is that shocking, or do you have faith in the band getting back together?
Was that the interview with Bang PD?
Yes.
Yeah. He's kind of like the man that created them, and he said something like, "I said that they'll try to reunite in 2025, not that they will." I think he's just generating buzz. Personally, that's just me. But they made a promise to Army, and they have never ever once broken a promise. So they promised it, and I believe them.
Well, too, they talked about the hiatus that were going on and stuff as the members get ready to serve their country. They're still putting out like stuff. They're still very active right now.
Well, yeah, they're all doing their solo stuff. Like Suga's going on his world tour. J-Hope, he's about to enlist. Actually, he was just doing a live this morning, and he says he has a date. But everyone thought this morning's live was his goodbye, and he's like, "No, I'll come on one more time before I go." But he has his date. Jin's in there already. RM is doing something. Who else am I missing? JK, he performed at that World something or other.
Mhm.
Like they all have stuff. Jimin has a new album about to come out, so they're all busy right now.
I like as you're saying all the guys, I know who they are now.
You do?
I do.
That's
Like, I
awesome.
see them
Did
and I know
you
about
say you had a bias?
Jimin.
Jimin's your bias?
I don't have a bias. Who should be my bias?
It depends on your personality.
Who's the one that does the song is with Charlie Puth?
JK Jungkook?
Yeah. That was a fun video.
He's cute. He's so funny. He's been doing lives and like drinking, and like he's kind of drunk on some of them, and they're so funny. They're so funny.
We have those tickets to go see Sting. We have in this hour for you that happens right around 7:40. It's Mix 94.1.
Have you guys heard about the seaweed blob?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll talk about it in the.
I
hot
saw that in the
take stuff.
news.
Seaweed blob.
Yeah. I'll do it in this hot 3. I didn't know if I should scrap it or not, but I'll talk about it.
Yeah, it's
Here in Vegas.
No.
Okay. I'm like, where is there seaweed here?
Yeah, exactly.
it's a new band coming down, Seaweed Blob.
Hey,
That would be a good band name.
back in the 80s.
Seaweed blob.
Seaweed Blob is opening for the Police. No way.
But
No,
I can't-
featuring the Pointer Sisters.
I can't afford tickets though because of Ticketmaster.
Yeah, what was a ticket like in the 80s? Like $10, $15?
I don't know. I didn't go to concerts. I wasn't old enough at that point. If I did, it was like, do you remember Ice Capades? I was talking to someone about that the other day.
Yes.
I remember my parents took me to Ice Capades in the 80s.
That was a treat to go to Ice Capades as a
I
kid.
was so excited about
Yeah.
that.
Would you guys go to the circus when it came to town?
No, we never did that. Did you?
Always, I
Yeah.
did.
When Ringling Brothers always seemed to come right, at least for us, hit when school was getting out. So it was like a thing. School would be out for the summer and we'd hit Ringling Brothers. That was an event too as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Ice Capades. Wait, at Ice Capades, they have the thing that almost like how BTS has. I remember like getting a thing. It was like a flashlight and you would spin it like your BTS bop things.
You would press a button and it would spin on
Yes,
its own.
yeah.
That wasn't. I don't think that was exclusive to Ice Capades. I think it was just like one of those things they sold at kid type.
Oh, was it?
events. Yeah.
I remember being like getting one. It was a blue one. Like so excited to have it. We probably we squeeze one in. Here's 20, 30. We actually go out of traffic.
Okay.
We don't get late. Did you have your? Do you want to do that at the same time we did the other stuff? Didn't you have a bracket style thing? Was it a
Oh yeah,
game?
I could do it. Yeah.
Does it need any audio, Mercedes, or
No.
bed? No.
You with an NBA bed or no?
Oh, you could do that, but yeah, it's kind of
NBA.
different than the bracket, but we can do that.
We put that on Wednesdays or Thursdays,
Yeah.
whatever today's.
Yeah.
So we'll come out of traffic here.
As you continue on 15 southbound, you'll hit delays approaching Tropicana. Slowdowns on 95 south from Flamingo past Tropicana, where you lose the left lane for a new project. In fact, that restriction seems to go down to Sunset now. On eastbound Summerlin Parkway, it's just a single lane between Town Center and Ramparts, and traffic starting to struggle. Mitch Kelly with your time saver traffic.
As CEO of Jack, I wake up at dawn every day to get to work. As a customer, you can sleep in and still get 2 sausage croissant sandwiches for $6 all day long. I get my name on the building, so it's a trade-off. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary.
Let's go.
Welcome back to Mercedes in the Morning.
Let's go.
On Mix 94.1.
I hope you have your brackets filled out because March Madness officially starts today. Everyone is so excited. A lot of people coming to town to hit up those sports books and try to make some money. And we've been doing kind of interesting versions of brackets for the past couple of weeks. And you've been picking them. You've been doing them. Well, I've created one that's bracket style. It's basically one against another.
Okay.
So they don't move on, although I could make them move on now that I look at it. It's just I have a lot of them. And this is called the Tournament of Awesome.
Ooh, I like this. I like this.
The Tournament of Awesome. These are things that are so amazing, and you have to decide which one is better than the other. Are you ready?
Yes, the Tournament of Awesome. I love this. This is awesome.
Okay, I am going to try to set this up bracket style so we can have a final winner.
Okay.
So, how many entries did you do on the West Coast and the East Coast?
Was it four? Steph, how many do? 4 in each?
Yeah. So it's 4 on the West Coast and 4 on the East Coast.
Okay, 4 matchups.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
4 matchups. Yeah. So
Okay.
2 for each 4.
All
Yes.
right. So let's go with the West Coast Region 1. Okay.
Mhm.
These are all things that are amazing, and you have to decide which one is better. Okay. Which one is better, money or friends?
Ooh, friends.
Friends. Okay. Which one is better, smartphones or pizza?
Smartphones.
Okay. Which one is more awesome, laughter or relations?
Laughter.
Laughter. Wow. Your wife's like, excuse me.
Give me a good laugh. You take laughter out of my life. Oh, what do you have?
Okay, which one is more awesome, sunshine or vacations?
Sunshine.
Okay, that was the West Coast. Okay.
Okay.
We got friends moving on. We've got smartphones. We've got laughter, and we have sunshine moving on.
Do you want to break it down? Like kind of they break down the analyst breakdown of what we saw in the first round action. Anything stand out to you, Mercedes, as the expert here?
I have to be honest. I kind of thought you would answer differently just based on your personality. I knew for sure smartphones would beat out pizza because you don't really eat pizza.
Mhm.
So I knew that one. I really thought you would take relations over laughter, and I thought you would take. I thought you would take money over friends.
Yeah, looking back on it, that's the upset. That really is an upset. That's just my
Yeah.
first thought. And as we're moving on in the brackets, like, man, I really wish money would have won that game, but I went with friends. I
That
can't
was
change
the
it.
underdog.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
All right. Let's go to East Coast.
All right.
Region 1 in the Tournament of Awesome. Which one's better, coffee or wine?
Coffee.
Wow. I'm kind of surprised that you picked that one. Okay. Which one is more awesome, football or movies?
Football.
Football. Oh,
Yes.
that's right. You walk out of movies before they're over. I forgot about that. Okay. Which one is better, chocolate or puppies?
Puppies.
Puppies. Okay. And the final matchup on the East Coast, which one is more awesome, music or the internet?
Whew, music. Oh, That was the first thing that came out. I was thinking of the two. Oh, wow.
You could get music on the internet, but you can't
Yes.
get the internet and music.
Oh, what an upset.
You messed
I
up.
did. Oh, break it down and
Okay.
analyze the results there.
All right, coffee and wine. I thought you like your nice couple glasses of wine on the weekends, but now that I think about it, you are infatuated with caffeine, and so that makes sense. Football and movies, not a surprise. Like I said, you leave movies early. Chocolate and puppies, also not a surprise. That's like the number one seed going up against the 16th seed. It's just, yeah, of course. And then music and the internet. I thought the internet would win that one. I
Yeah.
honestly thought the internet would win that one. Okay, are you ready to move on to the quarterfinals here?
Yes.
Okay, what's more awesome, friends or smartphones?
Smartphones.
Your friends hate you.
Give me a weekend. Okay, Friday night I can hang out on the phone. Just scroll through.
What's more awesome, laughter or sunshine?
Oh, laughter.
Laughter.
Yeah,
Oh.
laughter for sure.
Okay,
Woo.
back on the East Coast,
Yes.
quarterfinals. What's more awesome, coffee or football?
Coffee all day long.
Okay, and what's more awesome, puppies or music?
Oh, sit down music. Give me puppies.
Puppies! Oh my gosh, we have our final
Whoa.
four, ladies and gentlemen. Are we ready
Yes.
for the final four? These are the semifinals in the Tournament of Awesome. What's more awesome, smartphones or laughter?
I'm going to go with laughter. I love a good laugh.
Laughter. All right. And what's more awesome, coffee or puppies?
I am so sorry, Jackson Zoe. Give me my coffee. Coffee.
Oh, that is an upset in my eyes. I really
Dang.
thought puppies were going to win that one.
Oh my gosh.
So that means
What did you do a bracket ahead of time? Where was your bracket? Did you have final two in your bracket?
my bracket was quite a bit different than yours, but I have different priorities than you do, Okay, the finals. Is it laughter or is it coffee? Which one is more awesome? This is the game that will find out which is the most awesome thing.
Woo-hoo, here we are. The
Could you
championship.
go a day without laughter or could you go a day without coffee?
I need my caffeine. Give me coffee for the
Coffee
win.
wins the Tournament of Awesome. Oh my gosh. I have 64 things that I literally had 64 things for the Tournament
Did
of
you
Awesome.
really? We could have done the real bracket.
Oh my gosh. I that's how I set it up for the Tournament of Awesome, but we just made it easy. There are a lot of things that I left off of the list. YouTube,
YouTube?
YouTube,
Oh, YouTube.
YouTube massages, champagne, donuts, tacos, hugs, naps, things
Ooh.
like that. So there was a lot, but in our bracket, for our purposes here, coffee has won the Tournament of Awesome.
Maybe we come back and next week and do the NIT version, the NIT tournament.
Wow, that was good. That was really good.
That was
I
good
think
stuff.
in my bracket,
Yeah.
Steph, who would have won in your bracket? Who would have been number one?
Hands down, puppies.
Puppies?
Puppies who made it all the way through.
All the way through, no doubt.
Yeah, I would
You?
think puppies are money.
Yeah, money was really, that was the upset. I
Because
mean,
you could buy puppies with
Yes.
money, you could buy coffee with money,
Friends with money.
friends, yeah, all that stuff.
yeah, that was a huge upset. That busted every bracket, I think. That was a lot of fun. We've got those tickets to go see Sting. Money buys you Sting tickets, but we had free tickets for you. Tickets to see Sting in about 5 minutes. We also have the Hot 3 up next. What do you got for us?
Okay, have you guys heard about the seaweed blob? There is a giant seaweed blob moving in the ocean towards this country. We're going to talk about that coming up. Also, St. Patrick's Day is tomorrow. How many of you celebrate by drinking? Spoiler alert, it's a lot. And then also, it's been 3 years since the pandemic lockdowns. And to commemorate the occasion, we're going to take a look at some different pop culture events that happened right before. Some of these you won't believe were only 3 years ago. All of that is coming up next in the Hot 3.
Mercedes in the morning coming up.
When I wake up.
I love these guys.
What are your thoughts on white jeans?
I love white jeans, but I haven't owned a pair in a long time because I get them dirty fast. You?
Agreed. I love the look, especially in the summer. Like it just looks so fresh and clean, and I just love the look. But every time I wear them, something bad happens to me. I either get them dirty with dirt, tiempo time, that happens. Like every single time I wear white jeans, something happens.
Do you still have your pairs?
I do. I have one pair, and I get so tempted to wear them, but it's like I don't know. I can't do it.
White shorts, on the other hand, I like better than white jeans because it's easier to get, not as easy to get dirty because there's less fabric. I love a good pair of white shorts.
I have white shorts. I don't wear those for the same reason. And then also I feel like so the white denim is thicker, but I feel like unless you're wearing white denim shorts, my white shorts are cotton. And so sometimes if you're not wearing like nude colored underwear, you can see the underwear through them.
Yes.
So that's my gripe with white shorts.
Gotcha. Are you considering getting some new ones? Is that
No,
why?
I just saw on my Instagram like one of the fashion accounts. They're like outfits you need for this upcoming summer, and they're just like so cute with white jeans. I'm just like, oh, I love that, but I'm not going to pair up my white jeans because I just I'm not feeling good about it.
I really love white distressed jeans, like with the holes on the knees.
Yeah, those are
They're
cool.
super cute.
Like the outfit the girl had on was like white jeans. Let me see if I can find it. It was white jeans, and I think it was like a navy top, and it looks so cute. What account was that? Oh, here it is. White
Oh,
jeans,
that's super cute.
white jeans 3 ways.
I love the all white look.
Yeah, it looks so clean. And these are distressed, like you just said. They have a
Oh,
little
no
distress-
way.
Yeah.
I love white, but it's just me owning. Oh no.
What time's that Ed Sheeran call?
Oh, 8:00.
Ooh, 8 up, straight up at 8?
Yeah, straight up. I was thinking about going on because there's always small talk at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then when we go to break, trying to pop it in. You guys could come in here for it if you want to hear it.
Do we have to hide or can we hear it?
I don't see why you couldn't be
You stand
here.
behind
I
the
could
bar.
always turn my camera off though.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, it says 8 a.m. to 8:30. So that means they're not going to get to it right off. the
Oh,
bat.
yeah.
You know what? Like maybe I'll just log on to it and then see if we can hear
Because
it.
they're going to do they're doing that one song, the new one then.
Yeah.
Was it 30 minutes? They have other stuff? Or was it a 25-minute build-up to talking about the song?
I think just waiting because if you set your Zoom for a time and then that you run out of time,
Yeah.
then it's an issue or something. So I think they just make it longer. And there's always small talk at the beginning. Just remind me at 8 if someone remembers. Or you know what? I'll set an alarm.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I don't know why they changed it to 8.
Have you guys had an espresso martini?
Yes, they're good. It's a good dessert drink.
I had one
I've
Friday. They're good.
I've never had one, and I feel like it's like the drink right now. Like everyone has espresso martinis, and I'm like, I'm very tempted to try one.
I think you'd like them. They're really
Yeah.
good.
Be
Do you
careful though,
think-
because they can hit you fast too.
They sneak up on you.
Yeah, it was yesterday with the 15th was World Espresso Martini Day.
Oh no way!
Yeah.
Is it easy to make?
Yeah, it's like vodka, espresso, Kahlua. Do they put Kahlua in it? I can't remember. But
Yeah,
yeah.
I think is it just vodka and espresso is the main thing? They're smooth. They're good.
How many can you have? And you're like, all right, I'm done.
With any martini, to me, they're like boobs. 2 is perfect. 3 is too many.
They're like boobs. JC, do you feel the same way?
No, give me one. 2 boobs are perfect. When it comes to espresso martinis, 1 is just fine.
Yeah.
Let's see, espresso martini.
Seriously, it is. Like I had a couple sips of one on Friday, and I felt it.
Really?
Yeah, they're
This
smooth.
coffee cocktail is strong, sweet, and delicious. With the creamy, foamy top. Do you do that too?
I had it was on the TV show that the guy was in making them. And
Oh.
so I was hosting a segment, and so he made it for me, and I took like a sip, and I'm like, oh, that's really good. Let me take another one. And then like the next segment, I'm like, oh, hey, feeling good.
What do we got going on next?
Hey, it was strong too. It was this was at Piero's. The guy was from Piero's.
Oh.
It was smooth.
Oh, I saw your segment. Oh, that's the same guy.
Yeah, it was nice. But if you want that, it's like nice booze and caffeine punch.
Yeah, like let's say you're tired and you still have to go out with friends. Like what
Yeah.
That's a kind of a might be a new option for me. Espresso martini. Okay.
Like I remember doing like Red Bull and vodka back in the day.
Me too. Oh.
But we went to. I remember once we went to a party that was sponsored by like Red Bull. It was like a casino free party, and so we were just sucking down sugar-free Red Bulls and vodka for like 3 hours. I swear that's the day I was up for 24 some hours. It was nuts.
Oh, that sounds like no fun.
We ended up driving to LA. It was nuts.
Did you drive? Oh, does she need to be here?
Yeah, for the solicit.
Mercedes. Hello?
Yeah, Red Bull and vodka was so dumb.
Can you do it? Can you do it? She's in the bathroom. Thank you.
All right, let's do this. We're looking for caller 20 right now at 702-364-9400. You're caller 20. You're getting tickets to go see Sting, My Songs, the Las Vegas residency at the Coliseum at Caesar's Palace. Caller 20, 702-364-9400. Good luck.
Sorry.
No, it was all good. Just did the solicit. It was totally fine.
Well, now I can go get my coffee.
Kelly, yeah, the cost of Red Bull and vodka was. And I remember too. I was at the Hard Rock, and I remember walking up, and I like go to the bartender. I'm like, yeah, I'll take a Red Bull, and I wanted some like expensive vodka, I don't know, Kettle or Belvedere or whatever was fancy at the time. And then he looked at me like, why would you order a nice vodka and then ruin it with Red Bull? I'm like, that's a good point. Do the winner here. It's Mix 94.1. It's Mercedes in the morning.
All right, let's get ourselves a winner here. It is Hameen, your caller 20.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe it.
Congratulations. You're going to see Sting. It is his My Songs, the Las Vegas residency at the Coliseum on April 9th. You are in for free. Thank you so much for listening, Hameen.
Of course, my pleasure.
All right, you're all set. Hold on 1 second. We've got these Sting tickets again tomorrow morning. Your last chance to get these tickets. We have them for you at 7:40 tomorrow morning.
So this is crazy. A 5,000-mile wide seaweed bloom is headed towards the South Florida coast. Scientists say that all that seaweed could blanket beaches on the Gulf Coast by June. It's called sargassum, and it can cause a lot of problems if it washes up on the beaches. The scientists say that the rot and the smell are similar to red tide and dead fish. And if it is not cleaned up immediately, it can actually suffer or suffocate wildlife. This is like big.
It's starting to wreak some havoc with spring break. Where it's coming ashore. It's nasty looking. Imagine the smell of that.
Oh,
It's good. It just if you live near there or try, it's going to ruin your vacation because you can't go on the beach.
you know, we just did the tournament of awesome. If we did the tournament of not awesome, something probably in my semifinals would be when you're in the ocean and a piece of seaweed touches your leg.
Ooh,
That is the worst. That is so not awesome.
not awesome at all. Because you don't know what it is. Is it
Oh.
a fish? Is it seaweed? Is it jellyfish? What's going on down there?
I said that's the reason why I won't go into the ocean anymore, because the last time I went, a piece of seaweed not only touched my leg, but it wound itself around my leg, and I was like, like freaking. It was so scary.
The ocean is scary because you can't see what's down there.
Yeah,
You
I
don't
don't
know
like
what's
it.
down there.
Unless you're like in Cancun, where the water is completely clear and you can actually see your feet
Sure,
walking
yeah,
in it.
mhm.
That's okay by me. If you're planning to booze it up tomorrow for St. Patrick's Day, you are not alone. But what's surprising is you're actually in the minority. 44% of people say they plan to celebrate one way or another, but only around a third of those people will be drinking. Now, those of us who are drinking, just kidding. I don't know if I'm drinking. We will.
It's just now all of a sudden I envision you green beer, yeah, whiskey.
Well, you might be drinking because you have an event tomorrow, right?
New York Hotel and Casino. 9 fine Irishmen. Actually, we'll be outside on the Brooklyn Bridge. We go from 11 to 2, and they've got all kinds of drinks, and I'll be eating too.
And
The food there's amazing.
They always have like a huge party. It's like the place to go for St. Patrick's Day.
It's the largest St. Patrick's Day party on the Strip.
That's awesome. That's going to be so much fun. Well, people that are drinking, you will make up for the people who are not drinking. For people who do plan to drink, beer is the top choice by far. 70% will buy beer. 34% will buy hard alcohol. 29% will go wine, and 17% are going with hard seltzers. Almost a third of younger people plan to buy the hard seltzers. Like, that's the way. It's like White Claw or bust, man. We're going hard. American lagers like Budweiser and Coors are the top beers we'll be drinking. Half of beer drinkers will reach for them. 31% is going to go for stouts like Guinness, and that kind of goes with the whole St. Patrick's Day. Irish beers always see a huge bump around St. Patrick's Day. Normally, Guinness is the 17th best-selling beer in the U.S., but in March, it jumps to 9th. And where you live can predict what kind of beer you're drinking. Midwesterners are likely to drink the Pilsners. People in the Northeast love IPAs. People out west buy more imported lagers like Corona, things like that. So are you going to go beer tomorrow, or are you going to go cocktails?
If I do anything, it would be a beer. It's a
Okay.
day drink. I'm not a day drinker. I know it's a St. Patrick's Day celebration, but I'll probably have a beer to go along with everything. But I was getting my notes ready for tomorrow and everything because we'll be out there for 3 or 4 hours. And so I was looking at some St. Patrick's Day fun facts. And tomorrow is a big, huge drinking day here in America, but it's the 4th most popular drinking day in America. Any guesses to what the other 3 are?
Thanksgiving,
No.
Christmas,
Christmas is number 2.
Cinco de Mayo,
No.
Halloween,
No. Biggest drinking day in America.
4th of July,
That's 3rd.
Arbor Day.
Yes. There's Arbor Day shots we do all the time. You're missing it. It's right there in front of you. You're missing it.
Easter?
No.
Valentine's Day.
Now you're messing with me.
New Year.
Yes. Arbor Day. Yeah.
How did you know? Finally this morning. Can you believe it has been 3 years since the pandemic lockdowns? To commemorate the occasion, let's look at some of the different pop culture events that happened right before. This is going to blow your mind that these were only 3 years ago. Do you remember when Jennifer Lopez and Shakira performed the Super Bowl halftime show just a month before?
Yes.
That was the year.
That was the last big Super Bowl then.
Yeah. At the beginning of the pandemic, Nick Cannon, he only had 3 kids.
Oh.
Now he has 12.
Some people made banana bread. He made babies.
Everyone had just seen the movie Parasite. Like, to me, that seems forever ago. I can't believe it was right before the lockdowns. Let's see who else. Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes were still together. So were Brian Austin Green and Megan Fox, Zayn Malik and Gigi Hadid, and Jennifer Lopez and A-Rod were still together at that
Ooh.
point. Everyone was watching Tiger King. Remember that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Was that pre or that? I feel like that kind of started as the pandemic started. That was the first show that everyone dived in on.
Yeah, that was kind of what started the whole binging thing. Billie Eilish, she just made Grammy history by winning the Big Four: Record of the Year, Album of the Year, Song of the Year, and Best New Artist. And then Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, they announced that they were leaving the royal family. That was that whole Megxit thing 3 years ago. Again, that seems like 5 years ago
It
to me.
does. I want to go back and see what we were doing. Like, who was our last in studio guest before, or last bit, or like that last social thing we did for the show before the lockdown?
I keep pretty detailed notes on my calendar. So do you want to give me a date and I can tell you what we did on the date?
Why don't we go to a month prior, February 13th?
February 13th was a Monday.
I feel like things were starting to rumble about the coronavirus and everything else.
Okay, we talked about conspiracy theories in the 7 o'clock hour, along with who should play the Super Bowl. That was our topic. In the 6 o'clock hour, we talked about digging through trash to get something that you want. And then in the 8 o'clock hour, we talked about what amazing things you've seen a child do, what was stolen from you, and what things that are they cheating or are they not cheating?
Okay, go to then. Those are great notes. Go to like an early date in March, right before things shut down here at the radio station.
March 3rd.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, March 3rd was a Friday. This is 2023. Wait, let me go back. Hold on. March 3rd was. Oh no, I totally messed up. I was looking at 2023. Can we go back to what was the date in February?
Wait, did you just rattle off 2023? I didn't even pick up that it was last month. Like, okay, cool.
What was 2020? What was the date you said?
March 3rd, 2020.
March 3rd.
In that area.
Okay, March 3rd was a Tuesday.
All right.
This was leaving money for your kids. Oh, that was that whole Marie Osmond topic when she said she was not going to leave her kids any money because she wanted them to do things on their own.
Yes.
That was in the 6 o'clock hour. In the 7 o'clock hour, we talked about what you burned money on, along with what useless information do you know. And then in the 8 o'clock hour, we did an inside the actor studio questions with each other. You remember?
Oh,
those?
yes. Yeah.
We talked about songs to wash your hands to.
Oh, this started.
That's where it started.
It started.
Happy birthday to you. Yeah, everyone's talking about how you should wash your hands. And then, have you ever gone to court? That was the other thing.
What sparked that one?
I don't know. That's interesting. March 12th, the day before everything shut down.
Oh, my chest is tightening up. What do we got?
We talked about what was your sliding doors moment. If you would have gone one way, your whole life would have been a different thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That was the movie Sliding Doors. We talked about what did the previous owners leave behind when you moved into a place. We did a 2010s flashback. I'm not sure what that was about. What can't you do that normal people can? And backhanded compliments.
We don't even care about the coronavirus.
We did it. Do you want to see the day? Let me see.
So that's Friday, March 13th was our last day in studio.
Yeah. Nothing affiliated with that. How about March 16th, that Monday?
Okay. Because at
what-
one point, I remember we had a doctor on to talk about it too.
we did a topic about what's on your quarantine playlist.
Oh my gosh. Hey guys.
Oh my gosh. And on March 16th in the 8 o'clock hour, Nate Schmidt was on the show. Was he calling?
Yeah. Would assume he would have just called the show. Would he been in studio?
He was in studio.
He was?
Yeah, we weren't broadcasting from home yet that time because I have
Monday, March 16th.
Right.
Nate Schmidt was in you're talking about this 2020?
Yep, 2020. I have a picture of you three on that date, but I didn't know if it was a screenshot or it was actually taken that day. So you confirmed it, Mercedes. That was in studio. He was our last guest before we started broadcasting from home.
No kidding.
Yeah.
March 20th, we had him in studio. Oh my gosh.
How awesome is he? Talking about lockdowns, keep your distance, what's going to happen with sports teams. Come on in, Nate Schmidt, hang out with us.
Or it was March 14th, right? That's what we said, or
No, 16th.
17th or 16th. Okay. Oh my gosh. I don't have the picture in here,
Here
but
you go. I'm sending it to you right now.
Because March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, I was supposed to do the big celebration and it got canceled because everything was shutting down.
This was March 15th that Nate Schmidt was in studio, 2020. You guys are hugging. You guys are like all on each other. No,
March what?
March 15th, 2020.
That would have been a Sunday though if it was Friday the 13th.
Oh, well, I have it on March 15th in my photos.
that is so funny. I just found a picture of me doing the at-home broadcast that they asked us to say. Take a picture of you doing the at-home broadcast.
This is fun for a day or two.
And then we're like 2 years later.
Get us at the end. We're like, this thing's locking up. What do we do?
Oh my gosh, that is at home. It was March 19th that we were home. So interesting. Then we did that stupid foot touching picture, JC, you and I.
Yeah. Was there? Did we have a 3-day? There was one weekend where I went to California. Laura had a horse show, and I remember driving out there Friday after the show, and we stayed in an Airbnb, and we had everyone over from our barn. We had they had a big party at the house. And I think that was the same day we had the doctor on the show. And I got there and I was like, what's going on with the coronavirus? I'm like, that's nothing. It's party.
This was not 2020. This was not 2020. This picture. I got rid of that blouse a long time ago.
Ah, so it was a screenshot.
That is a screenshot. I can find where when we took that picture, but that was definitely not. Yeah, he was on the phone.
So maybe this picture was promoting that he was going to be on the show.
Yes.
There you go.
That's it.
There you go.
That is it.
And that's why you put it out on a Sunday.
Yes.
He's probably calling the show that Monday.
Yes. There you go. It's all coming back.
Man, 3 years ago was a long time ago.
Seriously. Hey, kudos on your detailed notes. That was really cool.
Oh yeah, no. Anytime if there's a date you want to know what we did, I got it.
We should make that a segment. Let's just go back this day in Mercedes in the Morning history. That was the last one, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, 8 o'clock hour, 8:25. Tickets to see Keith Urban.
Broadcasting live from the Finley Chevrolet Studios. This is KMXBFM and HD1 Henderson, Las Vegas.
Okay, friends, we gotta go. I'm gonna try to listen to the Ed Sheeran song. So
Do it.
if they're playing it, I'll tell you guys to come in here.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.